First steps on the software. With this tutorial, we aim to help you easily understand the software by creating, piece by piece, a kitchen project. We will use the standard catalogs, but everything that we will do can be replicated with different manufacturer catalogs. Let's create our first project together. When the program has opened, click on the button representing a blank sheet of paper. It means that you want to create a new project. The first window that will appear allows you to enter the commercial info. Here you can fill in your client's contact details as well as the currency and the VAT rate. Enter the information and click on OK. The second window allows you to choose the manufacturer catalogue that you want to work with, as well as the front models and colours. Choose your catalogue, the front model that you like, and then the colours, letting yourself be guided line by line. Once you've made these choices, click on OK. Finally, the third and last window will give you the chance to fill in the room's dimensions. Indeed, you can fill in the width and the depth of the room, the height of the walls, as well as managing the angles, like this one for example. At this stage, you can also place the floor and the ceiling. Once you've made your choices, confirm by pressing on OK. You are now in your very own project, in top view, ready to start designing the room. Now, let's see how to place and position the openings, such as doors, windows, and other constraints. To do so, go to the Place window in the right of your screen and look at the generic catalogue titled At Constraints. All the catalogues starting with an at are considered generic, meaning that they are used for drawing the project but don't have prices. Careful, you can work in the online or offline mode, either by ticking or unticking this box and therefore choosing yourself, or the software will automatically go into offline mode if you're not connected to the internet. The procedure for working will stay the same, but the visuals will change. In online mode, the software will display visible vignettes, while in offline mode, the catalogue will appear as a list. We will place some constraints in online and then in offline mode, so that you can see the two methods in action. Once you have selected the catalogue, choose the section. Here we will choose openings and then the subsection door. You can flick through the pages so that you choose the element that is right for you. Once you have found it, click on the image. Here you can change the measurements of the object. There are two identical lines for this object, one line per opening direction, right or left. You can also enter the placement height, and whether to place the object above or under this height. Finally, to accurately place the object, you can indicate the distance between the object and the left or right of the wall. To differentiate the right and the left of a wall, you must imagine yourself in the room facing the wall. You can place the object by dragging and dropping the reference onto the wall. Once the constraints have been placed, we can now start placing the furniture. To do so, let's pick the @generic kitchen catalogue. Let's do it in offline mode, which you can make active by clicking this button. You will find the system of a drop-down list to select the catalogue again, but this time you also have another drop-down list for sections and subsections. For manufacturer catalogues, the catalogue is presented in the software like it is in the manufacturer's PDF. You can therefore check the elements out to find the ones you want. There is also the option of filling in the article's reference here. Let's start by placing an angle piece of furniture. To do so, look it up with its reference or find it in the catalogue. Once you have found it, you can modify its measurements, if the manufacturer allows it. You can again enter the height placement, above or below, as well as placing the object from the left or from the right side of the wall. Drag and drop the image of the object in the angle you want to place it. Don't hesitate to put the element in the angle, the system will correctly place it thanks to the magnetization of the objects. Placing other elements is very simple, thanks to dragging and dropping by banging the objects next to each other. The software will take charge and place them correctly. Be aware that you can pivot the objects while you're dragging and dropping them by right-clicking. Fillers, and a lot of other elements, can be resized before dragging and dropping or after they have been placed thanks to the blue circles. Clicking on it will make the object's measurements appear and then you can change them. You can also move the blue circles to change the object's dimensions. Once you have placed and positioned these various articles, we can place the worktops and plinths. To do so, you can use the Automatic Linears feature that can be found in the Scene drop-down menu or via this shortcut button. The window that appears allows you to choose the height of the plinths and the colors. The system will take the information entered for the generic finishes by default, the type of the worktops and its colors. Worktop edge is only used for a few types of worktop, such as worktop that need to be tiled. If you wish to place cornices or light blockers, then you just need to tick their boxes and choose their colors. Then click on OK. The window that appears will give you the option to choose the depth of the overflow of the worktops, the frontal and side overflow, both from the main box. To change how the blueprint is put together, you just need to click on one of the worktops, and the system will give you other ways for it to be put together. To verify the result, click on View in Real Time here. To explore the room in 3D, keep the right mouse button pressed down and move the cursor. To return to top view, click this button. Generally, the different available views are visible in the View drop-down menu. Now, let us place the electric appliances and the bathroom facilities. Let's choose the Act Electric Appliances catalogue. Like the other catalogues, you can easily choose the element you wish to place. Let's choose cooking hobs and, while still in top view, drag and drop the element above the chosen piece of furniture. The system will automatically adapt the height. You can do the same with the sink that you can find in the At Sinks and Taps catalogue. Of course, the procedure is the same with manufacturer catalogues. You can also use our generic catalogues to decorate your projects. To place and position a splashback, it is recommended to put yourself in elevation view. To do so, select the wall on which you want to place your splashback, then select the elevation view thanks to this shortcut button. Once you're in elevation view, you can search for the element you wish to place. In our example, the splashback. To place an element in elevation view, you can drag and drop the object like this, and in the case of our splashback, extend it thanks to the blue circles or by directly changing its dimensions. Remember that you can use the elevation view to place high furniture. Once your project has been decorated and finished, you can generate a final image by clicking on this button. Once the photorealism is finished processing, a window will open allowing you to adjust the image's brightness, contrast, color, temperature, and luminous halos that you may find in your scene, such as these spots. Finally, to access and manage your pricing, click on this button. You will find the various priced elements included in your project. You can then edit the documents such as the quote, the order forms, etc. thanks to our generic documents by clicking on this button. Thanks to this software, you can dive very deep into your projects. This video is just to help you create your first project and give you the foundations on which you will build on. By following our different tutorials, you will find out how to draw underslopes, put images behind windows, change the color of the walls, set up your pricing, and a lot more. Don't hesitate to check them out to boost your knowledge.